Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to a brand new vlog today. I hope you have an amazing day. And we are back, alright? We are back. It's been a while since you saw this face. That's right, you haven't seen this in a while. The reason is, I've just been a bit on a hiatus the last, 2 months. If you follow me on social media, like Twitter, then you will know, and Instagram, if you follow me on there, then you probably will know. But I haven't live streamed in about 2 months. I'm not uploaded to the channel in about a month and a half. And I generally have just not been around as much, really. Like, even on Twitter, I've not really been tweeting much, really. I've just been a little bit of a ghost, really. And that's what I'm here to do today. Kind of explain what I've been doing, what's going to be happening moving forward, and just generally, overall, let you know what is happening. Because I'll get a few people messaging at the moment and going, "Hey Dane, what's going on?" And I always forget these people don't have social media, as there's a few other people who don't have social media, or people just don't check social media, but they have social media. So that's why I'm doing a video, because this video will live on my YouTube channel, and if people want to check it out, they can. Look at me trying to be prepared and organised. So, like I say, I haven't streamed in about a month and a half, 2 months nearly. And the reason is, I've just kind of been burnt out with it, because if you go for the last, year and a half, during, lockdowns in the UK, I have streamed so much. I have not streamed that much in a long time. I think, I would say I've probably done double the hours I would normally do, maybe triple, compared to what I would normally do. And I really burnt myself out, I did. And when pushing myself so much with doing that, I've also kind of neglected my mental health and my general physicalness as well. So, why just doing this one thing constantly? Because I didn't know what else to do during lockdown, because we were told to stay home. And I was like, let's just play video games and live stream it. I think like most people did. But with the other aspect of it, I didn't really look after myself during it, which I'm trying to do now, really. I've been trying to better myself by eating healthier, exercising regularly, and generally just trying to listen to my body and mind and what I want to do a bit more, instead of neglecting it, which I have been doing for a long time. And generally, it really has helped me a lot, which is a positive, from having a bit of a break from streaming. Generally, I have found I'm more happier, I'm a bit more full of energy, less stressed, and just overall, I'm finding an improvement with everything, which is really good. Because before, to give you an idea of my usual day, if I was working, leave the house at 8 o'clock in the morning, go out, don't get home until 7 o'clock in the evening, try to make dinner, shower, and set up for stream in about 15 minutes. Because say I get off the bus at 7, walk home, in by 10 past 7, that gives me 15 minutes to do all of that, make dinner, shower, and all that. And it's just too much to do. And the problem is, I like to stream for 2 or 3 hours. I found 2 hours a bit too short. 3 hours is a good comfy bubble. I'd love to do 4, but it's because I have to consider I've got work the next day, so it's one of them, I can't stay up too late. So I would get home, stress out for about 15 minutes, trying to get everything sorted, sit down, scoff my dinner down, start live streaming 2 minutes past 8. And stream for about 3 hours, come off about 11 o'clock, probably start working on some sort of content thing I'm doing or something, or I don't know, do something related to content. Then about midnight, go to bed. That was literally my thing. And within that time bubble, I never really got any time for myself, which is really unhealthy. So in a whole entire day, I could say streaming was a time I would switch off, relax a bit, but you have to be kind of on. You're on camera. You have to be a little bit chirpy and try your best to be some sort of entertaining, because that's what people come to Twitch for, just to be entertained and have a bit of a laugh. So I try my best to be up to a certain level, which I think is acceptable for Twitch, especially my streams, because everyone loves my interactions and stuff like that. It would not be entertaining if you walked in and I was literally oh, he fell off that nearly, laying back Not doing absolutely nothing. Quality content that is, isn't it? Quality content, you call that. So I always try my set standard in my streams. I always try my best too, so I know I can leave stream knowing I did good. I try my best, and try bring a positive energy and try and make at least one person laugh or smile or generally make themselves feel better about their game style and how they play. Because I'm terrible at games. I'm a pleb at them, what you could say. So yeah, just generally overall just been focusing on myself a bit more, and I'm loving it. I really am. I feel like it's kind of like give me a sense of boost of confidence as well, which is really good. And I'm generally just enjoying other things a bit more and wanting to do other stuff, which I've not wanted to do in a while, and trying just to overall try my best to relax a bit more. But you could say I'm constantly relaxing, but I have been busy doing stuff. Like I've been trying to get my driving sorted, because I was meant to have my test last week, but that got cancelled because of COVID related stuff. I didn't have COVID. I think cause what happened there is the person who was meant to be doing my exam, I think he got COVID, so he had to isolate away. So the people that he was meant to have in that 10 days, they've had to move back, so they're backlogged all the driving tests a little bit later. So it means mine's moved to the end of the month now. So that was freaking annoying, but at least it's going to be happening in about 2.5 weeks' time, and hopefully I'll be on the road. So that will be another thing. So I'll be getting out and about a bit more, unlocking freedom, as you would say, because that's what you get with driving, and I'm quite looking forward to that really, because I'm like been getting into photography, so I'm looking forward to getting out and about doing photography stuff. It's going to be exciting. So I've been really focused on that, making sure I'm up to top level with it. So when that's also was kind of hard with the streaming as well. So I get home from work, then I would go out for a drive. So trying to incorporate that into my 15 minutes before I start live streaming at 8 o'clock was very hard. So it was too much stress going on there. So I've been kind of focusing just on driving with that, exercising, and like I say, I've been focused just on that as well. Make sure, so if I get home from work one day, and if I have that little bit of energy left that I would say use for streaming or making content, I use it on exercising. So I've been kind of doing that kind of stuff really, and just overall just trying to chill more and listen to what my body wants, what my mind wants. It's like, I want to play some games. Let's play some games. I want to watch a film. Let's watch a film. I just listen to what I want to do a bit more instead of neglecting myself. Because it does happen when you're doing content. You do neglect yourself because you're so focused on wanting to be one step ahead of everyone else, working harder than everyone else. Because you've got to say hundreds of thousands or millions of content creators on Twitch, YouTube and stuff like that. They're all wanting that same thing, but you have to work 10 times more harder to be successful. And it's hard. If you want to be successful in the content world, you have to work 10 times more harder than anyone else in the room. It's like being in an office. There's 50 people going for that job, and you've got to be the standout candidate, standout person who wants that role. So you have to work harder. You have to prove that you want it. Not simply just doing a half-assed job. You have to put in the effort. You have to make the videos. You have to plan out your streams. You have to bring your A game, as you would say, to streams. Because if you don't have your A game, your streams are not going to be the same vibe, and people will notice and stuff like that. So all of these kind of things have to come into account, and you always have to be on top level. And it does get exhausting. You neglect yourself because you're just pushing so hard to make the best kind of content, the best vibe that you can do. And with that, some things you do have to sacrifice. So it's like I've sacrificed friendships over the years. I've sacrificed like my mental health, sacrificed gaining weight, and just generally overall them kind of things are kind of like I'm focusing on more now. So like focusing more on friendships, maybe a bit more focusing on mental health, exercise, and generally just other things that I've been wanting to do for X amount of years really. So Yeah, that's what's really been kind of going on, really. Just kind of like focusing on other things. Why I'm a bit burnt out with streaming. A bit of a rant there. I do apologise, but I'm just trying to give you what I mean and stuff like that. Um, so I have been busy doing stuff. I'm not just being sat back reading a newspaper and just drinking a cup of tea. I have been busy doing stuff, working, and just generally just busy with driving and stuff like that. So I have been busy. I've not just been sat on my ass. I'd love to say I've been sat on my ass a lot more. But I have been kind of busy doing other stuff and trying to figure out a few things as well, like just a life really. So I've been kind of just doing that. So as the streams, let's just focus on that. I'm just rambling on about other stuff. But streams at the moment, what is going to happen with streams? Are we coming back? What is happening? I don't have a clue. Just to put it straight, bluntly, I don't really have a clue. I'm seeing a lot of people at the moment are focusing more on life at the moment, and especially say the streamers. When I started streaming in 2014, I see a lot of these people who started then have started walking away from Twitch to focus on other life. I don't know what's happening with me. I don't know if I'm walking away. I don't know if I'll come back. I couldn't tell you. So, am I semi-retired from streaming? Making content? I don't really know at the minute. I'm just leaving the door open on it. I may come back. I may not. It just depends if I have an idea, a piece of content I want to do, or a particular game I would love to stream, because I could stream Pokemon, the new Pokemon game, but I don't feel like anyone would enjoy it. It's like, yes, play games you enjoy. I personally believe that slogan does not sort of work as much as people think it does. You've got to have a happy medium with Twitch. You've got to have a game that you're happy streaming and what people are happy to watch streaming. So you've got to find that medium, and Rainbow Six Siege is a great game for that. Minecraft's been a great game for that. Surprisingly, Pez was kind of a game for that, but with the new Pez at the moment, like, they're not... I would say, oh, the new Pez is coming out in a few weeks. I'll be back streaming them. New Pez ain't coming out maybe... Well, they're releasing a beta in autumn, but it's got to be online. I hate online Pez, and generally the Master League isn't getting released until January. So I'm a bit like, oh, okay, so I've got no like inspiration to do maybe like a Pez career mode. So if I get an inspiration to do something, an idea, then I may come back. Just at the moment, generally like multiplayer games, I've gone shite. And I know you got the new Battlefield coming out, but I don't know if I could stream a game like Battlefield. I just don't feel... I've streamed Battlefield in the past. I don't feel like there's a place for me to stream Battlefield. I don't really know. So if I get an inspiration for a particular what I want to do, then I will do it. It's kind of like if I have a video idea, I will make a video. Stuff like that. If I have an idea for an Instagram post, I will make that Instagram post. So I just don't really know at the moment. And I feel like a lot of people, especially because we've been in lockdown, have been on Twitch less because we've been kind of enjoying getting out a bit. So I know watch times and stuff like that have all gone through the roof on Twitch, and there's way more streamers and viewers and all that jazz. But I generally overall think everyone's got a bit burnt out with everyone because we've spent a lot of time with each other, and I think we're all just kind of like trying to do other things in life at the moment. So you never know. You never know what will happen in the next month or 6 months. You don't know. But as for now, if you guys want to keep up to date with content with me, Instagram is the place. All right. My Instagram user is Dane TMG, same as my YouTube channel, and literally drop me a follow. All right. I create content over on Instagram daily, so I post up on stories. I create like gaming posts and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get into reels a bit more. So yeah, you can kind of keep up to date with everything I'm doing. So make sure you go and drop me a follow over there, and I appreciate you watching. And maybe back soon. But as of like say, as a spectator of Twitch, I will try to be on Twitch watching people. So if you guys are streamers or you're watching this, like, oh, Dane's not going to be watching me no more, I still will be about on Twitch when I get the time. Like I said, I've just been busy doing other things. So when I do get time to sit down at my computer, play some games, watch some Twitch, I will swing by, say hello, and generally hopefully try to catch you, because there's a lot of people as well, especially I've been watching well, was watching, I've shifted time schedules to like, so they're streaming more in the morning than in the evening, and I'm mainly around in the evenings, not in the morning. So and there's also that as well. So I do feel bad. I feel like I'm missing people's streams, but I know time schedules and stuff like that can have been swapped around with people because people are busy. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like. Let us know in the comments down below how you're doing. And especially make sure you do follow me on Instagram, alright? Because you do not want to miss out on content like daily stories, gaming related posts, and generally overall keeping up to date with me, alright? That's the place to follow me, alright? Thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll see you later on, alright? Stay awesome. Love your faces. Stay awesome, Master Army.